Hi guys, good afternoon. Let us begin with today's analysis. So for this week, let's see how the currencies are looking like. So dollar index last week has come back down, but if you see, it has not yet broken the recent range, alright, but the bias is more on the downward side. Now, apart from this, what we also see is we have this descending triangle which was broken, right? So I'm expecting dollar to be bearish, but not expecting a lot of movement this week. All right, you can see there was a spike also last week. Now if you check the daily chart, so this last week being the New Year week, not expecting too much of a movement because as you can see we have holidays lined up, right? So let me just show you first of all what are the holidays that we have lined up. So if we check today, all the markets are open. Tomorrow Japanese yen is closed, the Japan is closed. We have Euro German bank holiday on 31st December. On 1st we see all the countries, everything is closed. On 2nd we have again Japan closed, New Zealand closed, Swiss countries closed. Euro and USD are still open, slight movement you can expect that Thursday, and again on Friday we can see holiday in Japan and other countries are working, but not any high impact news, right? So first of all, Japanese yen would be completely dead this week because we don't have any movement expected since it's a holiday throughout the week in Japan. Other currencies we will take a look at, so not expecting too much of a movement this week, but in terms of direction, expecting dollar to be bearish, right? So this week could be the week where we are seeing some pullbacks. Now if we check gold, you can see last week it has broken against the range of the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. Range is broken, indicating that we can expect a further upside move, continuation on gold, right? This week there might be a small candle or a slight pullback. The correction can happen till about 1488, that's what I'm expecting. So if you get an entry around 1488, that would be the ideal entry to go for a buy in gold, right? But this week, as I said, I'm not expecting too much of a movement, but there should be pullbacks. Oil again looking bullish, slowly moving up. Last week it closed near the high, there was not much of a rejection. First target would be the previous high at 63.43. Right, so again this week expecting a small candle. Euro again looking bullish because of last week's movement. It has closed at the previous week's high, and we can see the chart and clearly say that the chart is bottoming out. We have a swing low, we have a higher low, and then the market is just at the previous resistance. So we just need a clear breakout of this before we can be on the buying side. Strong indication of a bullish move starting in Euro USD. If we check the Fibonacci levels, we are at a resistance. Actually we are above the resistance, we're just at the support of 61.8%, right? So Euro looks bullish for the next couple of weeks. This week don't expect much of a movement, but if you have to trade, try to be on the buying side after a slight pullback. Similarly on GBP USD, so although we had a dark cloud cover last week, we see a rejection, a reversal, right? So I'm expecting the market to go back to its previous high, start moving up. New Zealand was a strong bullish move, continuing its upward move. AUD USD, again you can see strong bullish move. Market has bottomed out. We can see multiple lows at the same level, then a higher low, and then the market breaking the previous high. So this gives us a clear confirmation that the uptrend is now resumed on AUD USD. So best strategy would be to buy at the pullback. USDCAD looks strongly bearish. You can see the descending triangle here. You can see all these lows have gotten lower, and these highs have gotten lower and these lows are still at the same level. So there should be a breakout quite soon. it would also depend on oil. As soon as oil moves up, we can see a breakout on USDCAD. So USDCAD should be a good short for this week. USD JPY looks bearish, but JPY is actually not much of movement expected this week on JPY. So USD JPY is more of sideways right now because I see Japanese yen is weak. USD CHF looks bearish and at the support. Cross currencies would be sideways for this week, as you can see here, because major currencies are showing moves, but still expecting some pullbacks. Euro GBP looks like it can continue its downward move now, right? So we have gotten an indication that the trend should be bearish right now, but when the move starts, that we'll have to see. Although I would be on the selling side of Euro GBP, expecting a further downside movement. Euro JPY looks bullish. Cross currencies look sideways for this week. So this week, best to take a break, and if you are trading, try to be on the bullish side of GBP pairs, Euro pairs, gold, and be on the short side of USDCAD. But wait for a pullback. If you do have to trade, it's best to wait for a pullback. So I don't see any opportunities today currently, but maybe after pullback I would be interested. So I'm actually waiting for a pullback on gold, preferably till 1485. Even if it's a spike, I would have a pending order to get in if I do get lucky. Else, I would wait for this breakout this week and next week a pullback and then enter. But I would not enter at the current price. The reason being, you can see it's a strong move, and since the stop loss is far away, the volume would be really small. Alright, so that's it for now, guys. I will see you again next week. Have a good new year. See you. Bye-bye.